What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna make a video talking about My Teenage Girl and my opinion on the whole season. Talked about what I liked, didn't like, and what I hope in the future if they make a sequel series, which I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to. One of the main things I'm very happy about is mainly the choices, I guess, for the final group. Even though they had no juniors, which that's the only thing I disagreed on, the no juniors part, but they had a good amount of seniors, sophomores, and freshmen, which I don't think people liked, but I generally liked because, you gotta give the younger folks a chance. But yeah, that's the only thing I didn't really like about the final group. I also like the idea of the classroom settings and like the mentors as teachers almost. Yuri, Aki, Okjun, and Soyoung. Honestly though, Soyoung might have been my least favorite because she reminded me of Simon Cowell, if you know from like American Idol, kind of like a very critical person. One of my least favorite things about the show was how it basically treated the younger contestants by the end of the season. Basically, because, since voting is international, Americans, yes, basically believe that the younger contestants shouldn't be allowed to do this and should be going back to school, when, I'll say this, they put their whole life on the line for this. They probably knew they were going to face these problems, and they're challenging it head on. I know they have many other chances, but still, if they're going to do this, at least give them a fair chance. When, by the end of the show, the seniors and juniors were basically like winning more power overall, where in the end, yes, even though no juniors made it, 3 seniors made it: Haeju, Jaewon, and Hyungso. Which all 3 of them deserve it, but it's like, wow, you really, really didn't want to give these kids a chance. But also, I just felt like the voting in general was a little off. Like, it was down to Yu Young and Chaewon, and Chaewon won by a bit much when I knew Yu Young definitely was a voting darling until the end, where basically first grader Sun Yu definitely got number 1. And honestly, I know I'm probably gonna be like have a very, very bad opinion, but I just never cared for Jimin. I never understood. I never even caught her. Like, literally, I thought Riwon was the star second grade trainee, not Jimin. Just seeing her at the top was surprising, because I didn't even know who she was. And that's coming from a person who's rewatched many episodes again and again just to watch the final episode. And just seeing her place more than Yu Young was just surprising. But also, Minami, like, she was definitely a trainee that I thought would have made the lineup because, she would have been good for overseas promotions, but I guess she just didn't get enough votes. Because then again, I'd rather have Minami over Jimin, Because Riwon, yeah, I thought she would have made it anyways. Bowen and Sonyu, yeah, by the end of the show, yeah, I definitely understood why Sonyu would have made it more than Subin. Even though I would have preferred Subin, but I definitely understood Sonyu. And Bowen, yeah, she would have made it easily. But I also feel like I hear all the criticisms that that the show has also given, like it preferred visuals over talent, which yeah, I definitely understand. Yu Young definitely survived a long time. Jiwon, the second grader, who I definitely thought should have been eliminated way earlier. Like, I understand she wants to be an idol like the others, but her talents just does not support in the K-pop sphere where she is a trot singer. It's definitely understandable that she wants to do it, but I just feel like she came onto the wrong program and she just didn't have training properly. So, yeah, I understand. But I also think that's almost kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, it's a fair but also an unfair judgment because some of these people can get better. Like Yu Young, like she definitely got a bit better over the season. Like she didn't make the final lineup and her final performance was disappointing. But yeah, she did improve. But it's more of like, but also talented people like I've heard about In-High and being eliminated. And just many others that said that they should have made it, but yeah, I understand. I understand it's a fair judgment. And I also talked about the judgment of the younger contestants competing on the show. We already had like this problem during the whole year of 2020, 2021 type deal, like around the time where Liso of IVE was starting to debut as 14 years old, and Koki, part of the P Nation Loud team, was originally going to be debuting with the winning team at 12 years old, but yeah, due to probably mostly due to the backlash, yeah, he stepped down from the team and decided to wait, which is unfortunate because he is super talented and he would have done well with the group, but yeah, pressures of being an idol definitely can do that. And pressures from the netizens would definitely do that as well, saying like, oh, you shouldn't be debuting at 12 years old. Then again, they're not your parents or anyone of higher power, so it's up to really you. And he chose to not debut. Liso chose to debut. That's different. And technically, if they really wanted to, Sanyu or Bowen or Riwon or Jimin, they could leave the group if they want to and just say, you know what, I'm too young. It's up to them, not to you. But I understand as well from that perspective, you don't want them to experience the pains that other idols have gone through when they're even older and they're like basically traumatized. How well can a kid who barely started middle school handle this? Yeah, I understand. But that's going to be the end of this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.